Hey everybody, what's up? OCD Mikey, Hi-Fi Guy here. How you doing? Do sachet, Shantae. Anyways, I am getting with you again to give you some of the real business on what is up in Hi-Fi. Because I know this stuff makes you aggravated. It makes me aggravated. So I know it's getting you aggravated because you guys are still trying to find that rig that lets you forget about Hi-Fi. Okay? So I'm the guy that wants to teach you how to get out of Hi-Fi. Okay? I want to show you how to leave it behind you. And then we can do other fun stuff. Car racing, shooting, rock climbing, camping, motorcycling, adventure touring. We could do a lot of stuff, okay? I want to get Hi-Fi settled for you guys because I know it's a drag to keep chasing your tail around and around and around, okay? So, you like my ball cap, by the way? I got all my signs down, huh? You like this one, though? That's my Italian sign. Anyways, I'm going to talk about tweaking, okay? And I want to talk about this whole tweak thing. So tweaks, as you know, are a great part of the industry, meaning not great meaning awesome, great meaning a big chunk of it. Okay. And, you know, a lot of times you can really change up the sound of a rig by tweaks. Okay. Man, there's so many things that will change the sound of a hi-fi system. If you get a chunk, where's my chunk? Is it in here? There it is. Look, right behind me. Okay. This is the thing that first made me start doing tweaks. I swore off tweaks from the get-go because there was so much BS, little teeny, there were little clocks that you put in. People swear that you put a little quartz clock in your audio listening room, and that's going to change the sound for better. People will, I swear, will bet their lives on it. Little pebbles, little different things. And then, I started going, this is just, I can't even enter in there because I'm going to go crazy, right? And all of a sudden I took this piece of rose quartz that I have. I don't know where I got it, but it's a pretty big size of rose quartz. And I set this on top of a transformer when I was listening to music. And my girlfriend was like, dude, what did you just do? What was that? How did that happen? This piece of quartz change the sound of the audio system. Now, there is science behind it, and the reason why this does that is if you put this rock in the presence of electromagnetism, it vibrates. Okay? It's called piezoelectric. Okay? So what that means is energy from your transformer that is normally maybe spewing onto something else or is just there and it's not being sucked up by a rock and turned into vibration. You put this rock on top of it, it's going to suck up electromagnetism and turn the energy from electromagnetic energy into what? Electromotive energy. It's going to vibrate. So it takes a certain frequency away from the spewage that's happening off the transformer. You can collect it right here. Okay? That's how a lot of these things work. We can take graphene, we can put it in liquid and paint it on everything. We can take, and there's all sorts of crap. And you know what? It absolutely makes me want to vomit, okay? Because it is all just a big poop that needs to be pooped out, okay? I could change your rig sound with so many different materials like this. This is piezoelectric. There's ferromagnetic. There's paramagnetic. There is, if you start looking into material science and you start to read what all these materials do and look at the different elements and look what they do and read about what they do in the presence of electromagnetism, they all do different. Some of them magnetize and all of a sudden all the molecules line up. All those electrons that are spinning out there line up in the same direction. It's called spintronics. You can drive yourself nuts, okay? And a lot of people have capitalized on the fact that you can take regular, ordinary stones from the earth and throw them on your audio system, and it's going to change stuff up, okay? They take it, they grind it into powder, they put it with a little oil, they put it in a little vial, they give you a little paintbrush, you can paint it on your connectors and gunk them up forever and get a bunch of dirt that collects on there later on. These are things that, it's a completely unregulated industry. Anybody can say anything. You can put Vaseline, you could put KY jelly with freaking graphene on it and lube up your connections and sell it to the people, and you'd probably do great, okay? So, yuck, okay? Yuck, feh, okay? That's all there is to it, okay? If you buy better quality components, you do not need these damn tweaks, okay? The reason that tweaks are so popular is because all of them are under $1,000. In fact, most of them are under $500, okay? So you're not going to think twice. You're like, man, $450, that's nothing compared to all this stuff that I see in hi-fi. I see $10,000 power cords, so shoot, I'm going to spend $500 on this thing because it's going to change my audio system. And what's going to happen is you put it in and you hear a change and you don't think for a second. All you're thinking is, did it work or did it not work? You're not thinking, did it improve things and make it sound more real, like real music? If you had have asked yourself that, you may not have kept that tweak. You may have just turned around and returned it back, okay? Because most of these tweaks over-embellish the sonic. They create something so shiny and pretty that you think it sounds better, but it doesn't sound like real music. It's more ear candy, it's more juicy to the ear, but that is not what music sounds like. You're making it sound weird. You're making it sound like a 5-horned Christmas tree, whatever the hell that is. It's got a lot of lights on it, okay? You're going to make it sound like just something that's not music, okay? Music sounds like music. It has a cohesive nature. It sounds like when you go to see a show. It doesn't sound like Goldilocks candy droplets plopping out of the sky, like tweaks can make things sound. So look, I'm going to boil it down to you guys. I'm going to boil it down for everybody, guys and gals. I'm going to boil it down for you into the 5 most important tweaks for your rig, and these are the only tweaks you will ever need. Everything else is moot, okay? If you were to take all those $500 that you spent on tweaks and you were to put them together and save them and then sell your DAC and add all those $500 and put them into the pool and buy yourself a better DAC, you would have a better sounding rig, okay, than one that's propped up with all these tweaks. Here's how you know something is wrong. If you put a tweak in and you say, holy buckets, that tweak just made my rig complete. Like, wow, that made it. And you take it out, oh, that ruins it. If a tweak makes or breaks your rig is not up to snuff. You are band-aiding that thing and using whatever to make it sound worthwhile to you. That is a problem. You need to step up your game and get a better piece of gear. When you get to a system like mine, like other, and it doesn't have to be this big, okay? I can make a kick-ass. The reason this rig costs what it does is scale, okay? That means image height and weight. The scale of the image is life size. If we want to make this, if we're willing to make the scale smaller, we can do it for a lot less. We can sit closer near field and make it same quality but smaller scale for a lot less. Once we scale this up in size, then it costs us more, okay? So once you have a rig that is up to snuff, you don't need tweaks. And the tweaks are going to be like, you put those on the end. The most important thing is to do the broad strokes of the rig, and then at the very end, you are happy. You don't need tweaks, but you put them in for frosting on the cake, okay? But to have a tweak make your rig, no, that is lame, okay? That means your stuff is too not good on its own, and it needs tweaks to make it work. Like these silly fuses. Oh my God. I heard the other day a person was talking to me, talking about how he sold his fuses. He had a complaint. The person, it was just a problem, and there was money involved. And I was like, well, how much money are you talking about, dude? It's a fuse. What, a couple $100? Who cares? He's like, $600. I said, $600? What are you talking about? I said, is that retail? He said, no, retail price is $1,200 for the fuse. I'm like, oh my God. Are you guys that dense in the head that you're spending $1,200 on a sacrificial tweak? A fuse is supposed to blow. Hello? And you're going to spend $1,200 on something that's just going to go up in smoke. Wow. Now I've heard of everything. It's almost as good as the most crazy tweak I've ever heard, which was the teleportation tweak, where you could call in on your phone and hold your damn phone into the room, and then they would whatever would come out of the phone, and then treat your atmosphere in your room and change the molecules, and all of a sudden you've got a better sounding rig because of whatever came out of the speaker on your phone into the room. Now you had a demon in your room that they just put out of the phone, and now there's a demon in the room evidently, and you've got a tweak, and it was a couple $100, and people would pay for this thing. Okay, so man, when people start telling you about the new tweak they got, help them out. Get them in a 12-step program. Tell them they need Jesus. They need something, okay? They need help. Because if you are relying on tweaks, and every time that person gets the new tweak, they call you up, oh, I got the new fuse to this, and my rig is completely made. It's the difference between night and day, and now I've got this glorious rig because of this little quantum goop fuse that I put in there. Man, they need to be committed, okay? There's problems there. Draw the line at that stuff, people. You will go down the rabbit hole. You will never be the same. Your wife will think you're nuts. You may get a divorce. Your kids will think you're cuckoo. Your dog won't even hang out with you. Trust me, stay away from that dreck, man. Save your damn money and get better gear. It's like, hello? So that's the moral of the story. Now, let me give you the 5 things that's the only things you need to ever worry about tweaking, okay? I'm going to make it easy. Let's boil it down for you. 1, AC power. Filter your AC power. Do not use something that has a transformer in it, okay? Use power conditioning, but power filter without a transformer. That is the number 1, okay? You can do, if you can't do a dedicated circuit, do a Puritan 136, 156. Buy it from me because I'm the guy telling you about it. So please show me some respect and buy it from me. 2, the next thing, room treatment. You only need something super simple. A couple bass traps in the corners back there or in the front corners. That's all you need. But just do something. Otherwise, you're getting reverberation around the room. Boing, 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 boing. All your music is bouncing off the walls and the ceilings, and you get echo, and you have delay, and it's coming in. What's hitting your ear is a little bit delayed from what's coming out the speakers, and it's a mess. At least put a couple tube traps. Again, buy them from me, man. I've got tube traps, ASC, patented tube traps. You can buy them from me and show me your thanks for giving you all this information. 3, because I don't ask for Patreon. I don't charge you for my channel. How you reward me is give me your business and call me, okay? Because if you send me an email, I'm probably not going to see it. I don't like sitting at my desk anymore, okay? I'm trying to prevent myself from having a heart attack, right? So, number 3 is, what is it? We got AC power, we got room treatment. Number 3 is to get yourself, if you're a digital rig, get yourself a killer DAC. If you are an analog rig, get yourself a killer phono pre, okay, or tape head pre. But you need to handle the source first. The source is the most important part of your rig, not the amplifiers, not the speakers. The source, the thing that creates the music. That is the most important, not the stuff that relays what that thing creates. If you have speakers that are the best relayer of source in the world, if your source is not killer, it's going to relay not killer source. Doesn't that make sense? Yeah, it probably does, because it's truth, okay? So get your source figured out. The final two is mechanical grounding. Okay, this is not isolation. Okay, in fact, there is no isolation. There is no such thing as isolation. It's all coupled no matter what. If you put rubber in there, it's still coupled, my friend. It's just a lot slower at moving the vibration, and it turns some of it into heat and waste product. So mechanical grounding, okay, that is important. Brass cones, metal, stiff, rigid materials that drain vibration to the earth. Okay, that's what grounding means, earth. Okay, so the idea is get the vibration out of the piece into the earth. That's what you got to do. Okay, very easy. Company called Star Sound. Buy it from me. Okay, I have all these things set up for you guys to help you out. The final thing is cables. Okay, again, I make cables. Buy them from me. Hey, guess what? I'm trying to hook you into some snake oil, aren't I? Yeah, well, come and buy your damn snake oil from me, okay? Because when you listen to this snake oil, you're going to be like, damn, this is some good-ass snake oil, man. Like, can I get some more? Trust me. The people that buy cables from me come back and want more and more, and they bug me for more, okay? I don't care. This is what I signed up for. I'm happy to have you call me and bug me for more cables. I'm happy to fulfill it. You have to give me 30 days before I'm up and running, because I'm not going to make them myself anymore. But cables, you have to get your cables sorted. If you use cheap wire, your cable, and I'm not going to argue if cables work or not, okay? Because this is for you to decide. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to guarantee you that my cables work, okay? And if they don't, when you put them in, you can send them back, and I will give you 100% refund. No restocking fee, no BS, okay? I will prove it to you. I will put my money where my mouth is. If you can't hear a difference, you send them back for a full refund. Cables make a difference, okay? And it's stupid how far they take the thing. Really, honestly, all you need is killer quality materials done in a sensible way, constructed at a value and sold at a value, not these ridiculous $30,000 a meter cables. You do not need those. You do not need any cable that is over $10,000. Let me put it that way. Every cable should be sub $10,000. Any cable that's above $10,000, forget about it, okay? It's not real. Whatever it's doing is something additional. It's not, trust me, I was at the $600,000 rig comparing my $5,000 cables to, what were they, $30,000 or $40,000 speaker cables? Totally more natural than those $30,000 or $40,000 speaker cables. You need to preserve the signal. The idea is your gear is outputting little teeny signals that are very sensitive. Okay, and they're going outside into the big scary world from the nice protected gear, and there's bad things out there, man. There's RFI and there's EMI and there's all these criminals that are trying to hold up the signal, okay? So you need to protect your signal. You need to have a cable that preserves the integrity of the signal, that does not change it. You want to give that signal a nice, clean pathway, like a tube insulated from the rest of the world, that you can walk through that tunnel over to your other piece of gear without being harassed by anything, okay? Now, if that tunnel has a bunch of mud on the bottom, or it's got slippery surfaces that you're slipping and you can't walk because you're falling, then hey, you need to make it a clean, transparent tube that doesn't have anything else in it to add or take away from your walking experience. Your walking experience should just be foot in front of the other with no harassment, okay? If you try and overdo that tunnel that goes to your other rig and you're walking along and you're trying to make it so clean that you're polishing the floor up where you slip on the floor and break your back, that's not good, okay? So you need to find someone that doesn't overdo it. So someone that is just has integrity and is willing, that can make a cable that preserves the integrity of the signal, that doesn't overdo it, that just uses high quality materials and sells it at a decent price so you can afford it and maintain the integrity of your gear. I personally have found that my foils and my designs, I have patents. I like it better than round wire, but I also have round wire designs that are in the hundreds of dollars for you guys, okay? I know my foil designs are in the thousands, but the round wire, silver-plated copper, Teflon insulation, clean stuff, hundreds of dollars, okay? So all of these tweaks are things that you can have. Some of them are in the thousands. The AC power is going to be in the hundreds. The room treatment is going to be maybe $2,000, okay? That's all you need to really max. You really need that I'm recommending for the hundreds of dollars. Okay, to run a home run circuit, couple $100 to run a dedicated circuit from your box. Okay, to do a power conditioner, $2,000. Okay, no more from Puritan Audio. In fact, you can do it for. Excuse me, I've got some yogurt burping up. I slammed a yogurt little probiotic thing for gut health. And it's given me speech impediments. Anyways, so the gear, the Puritan thing, $1,300 is entry. I would say spend at least $1,300 for a power filter. Okay, that's gonna clean everything up, give you clean. And look, you can't hear the noise on the AC line until you take it off. Then you listen to it and you're like, dang, okay. Room treatments again, $2,000. Buy a couple. There'll be like 1,200, maybe. 12, 15, 1,600 for a couple tube traps. You can I've got something to hook you guys up with, and you can choose your colors, make them match the room. These are the patented ones. They're not just the boxes with the R22 shit inside or the rock wool inside. These are actual patented, made by Acoustic Science Corporation, man. Okay, that's what you want, okay? The next one is the, and I'm doing them out of order now, but the mechanical grounding, okay? Star Sound, mechanical grounding, brass and steel, okay? This is what we're gonna show soon. If I show you down here, well, I'm gonna wait till I set them up. Okay, but, okay, and then we got cables. You know what the cables are. I'm gonna make those available to the tribe. Sign up at 11stereo.com because I will put limited runs of cables where everybody can acquire their cables at a awesome price, and I'll do like maybe 100 cables at a time, and then they're going to be put out, and you guys can first come, first serve. They're going to be at a special price, but you have to be part of the tribe in order to get that link for that exact page on my site. None of the public can access it. You have to come sign up at 11 Stereo. It's free to sign up. It allows me to email you direct. Then I can send you guys specials that I can't publish, okay? Final thing is source. Consult with me on your source. It's very simple for the source. For digital, there is one DAC that makes things sound musical that I know of in each price point. My price points are as follows. I don't mess with anything under $1,000, okay? Not my territory. $1,000 is my first entry-level DAC. $2,500 is the second. $5,500 is the next. $8,000 is the next. $15K is the next. $24K is the next. There is absolutely no need to go over $24,000 with the DAC, period. Anything above that is just ego, okay? It's only ego. There is no better DAC than my $24,000 DAC. It's still undefeated. I can still take it anywhere and embarrass more expensive DACs. And I do take trades on your, not Constellation, but what's the other one? I do take trades on your Solution DACs and your MSB DACs. You can trade them in. I've got a channel to get rid of those things. And you can get money back, okay, and put 24K into your DAC that will sound better than your MSB, than your Solution, than your Esoteric, than your DCS, than any of those hyper expensive DACs that really just make things over analytical anyways, okay? So here is my gift to you, is telling you about how to boil this stuff down. I know this is frustrating. I go on Audiogon. I don't go on Audiogon because when I do, I have this much patience. It's like I don't even go on Facebook anymore because of the stuff people post about hi-fi on Facebook. I can't take it. It's too much dreck. It's too much cloak and dagger, BS crap, secret crap, whatever, man. Listen to me and I'll give it to you straight because my goal is to get you out of hi-fi so we can do other stuff, man. You can join OCD Mikey in car racing. You can join OCD Mikey in shooting some shit up. We can go out and do target practice. We can take sniper class. We can go, I'm not going to parachute. I already did that. Scared the shit out of me. I don't think I'll do it again. We could go scuba diving. I love to scuba dive. We can rebuild car engines. We can do adventure motorcycle touring. We can do barbecuing. We can do, not finger painting, but we could do body painting. Maybe. We could do tribal body painting. Oh boy. Anyways, love to have fun. It's about having fun with this, you guys. And I know it's totally frustrating and grumpy. I get pissed. The second I start reading hi-fi media, I get angry. It pisses me off because they're so full of crap. And it's like, man, I feel so bad for you guys. And I'm here to get you out of hi-fi, okay? That's my goal. Give you the stuff that fixes your need. I'll give you your fix, right? Take care of your fix so that you can go on to something else. Because why sit and chase your tail with a bunch of pocket protector nerds, man? That's what we are. We're total geeks. You don't want to do this all the time, man. Let's go have fun doing other stuff, okay? Deal? Deal. All right. See you later. OCD Mikey, over and out. See ya.